What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG, and today I am here with Jasper, who won last week's locals, playing Shaddolls.
Shaddolls, baby.
Yes, very nice. But this card here isn't a Shaddoll card.
That is the new Shaddoll card.
Definitely isn't a Shaddoll card. Well, why don't you show us your profile?
Alright. So we got the new Shaddoll card pretty much. This is Magistus Relona. It's pretty much a light which searches a polarization. So it's what the deck needs. It needs a way to get to construct a lot easier, and it just allows the deck to do it in a more effective way. And that's pretty much it for this card. That's it. It's only relevant effect. You don't play any more of the Magistus stuff except for the Link 1 and the fusion spell it searches. Play 3 Squamata. It just sends any Shaddoll. So it's any Shaddoll. It just helps when you make Squamata to get what you to make construct to get what you need. And that's the same for Wendy. Wendy just special summons any. It's also really good in the grind game, just being able to special summon one, face down, and just recur your resources. Now, double aerial, most people play one. I like to play two, just because the triple banish is ridiculous.
Yeah, I auto lost to this playing frogs.
Yeah.
Auto lose once this card resolves.
Yeah, just banish all the frogs from the grave. Like, what you gonna do? But it hits like almost every single deck in the format right now. If you're playing a deck which doesn't use the graveyard, you just take one out. But it's just safe to say that 2 of this is so good. Also, I can use it in a combo to summon back construct and keep on looping it. That's it for the 2 odds, I guess. Then we play 1 beast, draw power pretty much. I usually like to special summon it off a Wendy, just to get the draw 2. It's really good. Hedgehog, it's pretty much, you need card advantage, so you need to get cards to your hand. Just adding what you need is pretty good. I could play it at 2, I was playing it 2, but I just prefer 1 right now. I play 1 Falco. This is kind of new. A lot of people don't like this card, but right now when we're in a more grindy format, you need to be able to just keep on summoning stuff back, and this is able to get constructs back, winders back, whatever you need. And 1 dragon. That's pretty much for the Shaddolls. Dragon just like is a pop one. It's just good for back row, since there's a lot of it in this format. You could play 2, but I just like the 1.
You just need a nice looking dragon.
Yeah, we need an ulti dragon. Where you at? So we do play a Dogmatica package, and that's only 1 Ecclesia and 1 Fleur. Pretty much the whole idea of it is Nidea Servant is such an insane card in this deck. You just send App Clone and just get pluses.
It's just so free.
It's just so free, so there's no reason not to play it, and you get like a negate out of it, and also punishment, because punishment's insane. And they're also light, so you can send them off Shaddoll Fusion. For hand traps, we play 3 Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell, I think, is a lot better than Ash in this format, just because there's so much more graveyard reliance, such as like Eldritch. This card like stops Invocation, which is insane. It hits almost every single deck, and that's why I'm playing it right now. Just it stops Ice Dragons and Imprisonment. It just essentially it just hits a lot more than Ash right now, and that's why I'm playing it. Yeah, so that's for the Ghost Spell, and then we play 3 Gamma, and obviously the Driver. What can I say? Gamma's one of the best hand traps right now. It's a light. You do play stuff in the extra deck to make this work while you have monsters on field, e.g. Lambda. And yeah, it's just 3 lights, best hand trap, why not? And that's it for the monsters. We do play 1 Foolish Burial. It's any Shaddoll, just helps you set up pretty much. We play 2 Magistus Invocation. This card, you search it off Relona or the Magistus level 4. It's just pretty much another fusion spell for this deck. It's something the deck needs. That's pretty much it. That's it for the card.
I thought that was just going to have some like crazy second effect, like normal Invocation. It's like,
I don't know, you can use monsters from your equip zone, but that never comes up. 3 Shaddoll Fusion. This is honestly like one of the best cards in the deck. It allows the deck to go second, and it just pluses so hard. Just to be able to make a win, like a construct or an app clone going second, it just blows out your opponent. Yeah, we play 3 of that, and we only play 2 L. L is really good. Like it's good versus like decks where you can off turn like send a dragon or send like an aerial to banish 3. But it doesn't really do what Shaddoll Fusion does, and since we're playing more like fusion spells and like Schism, that I think only 2 L Shaddoll Fusion's better. So that's the reason behind 2 of that. Then we play 3 Nidea Servant. This card is literally Pot of Greed of the deck. You send App Cologne and you get an Ecclesia. So pretty much this card does for the deck is sends an App Cologne, fixes hands, it gets you a Schism. You can then send with App Cologne to grab like to plus your Shaddoll. So App Cologne triggers off this. And it also gets you a punishment which protects Winder. So it allows you to protect your Winder in a way that like most decks can't out a punishment unless they're playing spell and trap removal. So that's behind that. You can't play, like, the reason why I'm not playing Pure or Invoke is because this is just so broken. It is Servant's like so busted in this deck. It's so free. That's it for the spells. Now for the traps, we play 3 Sinister Shadow games. This format is more trap reliant, and this card just is insane in Shaddolls, especially the Pure version. Since you're able to set a lot more like Shaddolls, the second effect to like flip someone up actually does come up quite a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can send any Shaddoll. It hurts when this gets ashed, but if they don't ash it, you like go +3. It's insane.
You need more ultras of that.
Yeah, I do. Who got ultras? Let me know. We play 2 Schism. The reason I'm playing 2 is because I'm afraid of it getting like banished off like a Haquero, Deity Crow, or Cosmic Cyclone. A lot of people here are maining Cosmic Cyclone, and without Schism, this deck doesn't function. So that's why I'm playing 2 of it. This card's actually insane. This card outs so many problems. It outs Dragoon. It's really good. Schism just allows for continuous turns where you don't deserve it. So it's what makes the deck, in my sense, broken. We play Incarnation for combo, but it also recurs all your cards. Yeah, so Incarnation is just insane. Just to be able to keep on resetting it. I like to have it turn 1 to summon a construct back to like Aerial Banish 3 or Dragon Pop 1 or grab whatever I need. And then 1 punishment. This card is also a starter because you can send App Clone and just go off and add Schism. But I liked what you can also do with this card is send App Clone, pop a Golden Lord, send Aerial Banish like their traps and Golden Lords. So punishment is just good. It's just protection for Winder pretty much. So for the extra deck, we play 2 Link 1s. We play Artemis, the Moon Maiden. It's just Link 1. It makes hands full of like dark Shaddolls actually playable, so you can make Construct, and it just allows you to make Construct a lot more like effectively. You play 1 Gravity Controller. This card's really good because a lot of the time you'll be summoning Construct in the extra monster zone. So whatever you send, you can just summon this over the Construct to add like a Schism back or like a Shaddoll Fusion. You can't play the deck without this. I really like this card. And it also outs like stuff like Aviamax, where this deck has like a massive issue getting over those cards. For the Link 2s, we play 1 Cross Sheep and 1 Lambda. Cross Sheep is insane in this deck. You can just leave it on field and continuously gain advantage with Schism and Shaddoll Fusion during your opponent's turn. And Lambda, in saying that, there's a turn 1 combo which ends on Lambda, so you can use your Gammas in your hand. And it also, since Gravity Controller is a Psychic, you can banish Gravity Controller with Schism to make a Winder, and then Lambda will trigger in the end phase to search a Gamma, which is pretty good for follow-up. We play 1 Selene. This card's really good in this deck because you play a lot of spellcasters. You play a lot of spells, so you'll always be able to continuously get spell counters on it. You can off-turn remove counters to summon back an App Clone and then negate something on field. So, but most of the time you're just going to be making Access Code Talker to go for game. Now onto the fusions. We play 2 Winder. What can I say? This is like the best floodgate. You can continuously make it. It recurs resources when it gets sent to the grave. And also, like, a lot of decks have a hard time outing it because it can't be destroyed by battle. Card effects, my apologies. We play triple App Clone. I'm testing this right now. I think 3 is actually better than 2 because you send it with Nadir Servant and Punishment a lot of the time. So having a 3rd one is also good to have like the negate on field. Also, it can't be destroyed by battle, so you can just crash into like a Mechaba or a Golden Lord and get them sent to grave. It also has an effect when it's sent to grave to add a Shaddoll card and then discard 1. It triggers dolls, and it can also add back from grave.
Get free Schism.
Free Schism every time. Now we play 3 Construct. Don't look at this one, it's not ulti, but it's coming soon.
He's ulti.
You have to play 3. It's the best card in the deck. To be able to, it outs problem cards. It's insane. Shout out to Kyra for getting me these. I don't need to explain this card, it's just too broken. And then we play 1 Entis to send off the Punishment on Nadir Servant. That's pretty much it. Yeah, shout out to Dolls. Dolls, I love this deck. There's so many lines you can play. There's not one direct combo. You can just continuously make it up. And yeah.
Awesome. But thank you very much for the deck profile. Good luck again at Locals tonight and try and take another win.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah, as always, I'm Ben here with Jasper, and have a good afternoon, everybody.